who would accidentally run away from home and go on a whole space adventure on a whim? Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video review. Today's video review is sponsored by our good friends over at BigBadToyStore.com, who sent us Whim from the Skeleton Crew. Here he is in Black Series 6-inch scale number 3 in the Skeleton Crew packaging. And I also think I found what I think was supposed to be one of KB's accessories. More on that later. Anyway, here he is in the packaging. Like the other kids in this set, you've got the backpack to the side of him, as well as his other accessories, including his lightsaber hilt. On the side, you've got that side banner profile artwork. On the back, some words and things, more of that artwork. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. Here is Whim out of the packaging, and as you can see, he also looks like he came right off the screen, just like the other figures from this line. And it's so nice to see that Hasbro just keeps on nailing it with all of these new sculpts the past few years, at least in my opinion. Fully articulated head is on a ball joint, neck is also on a ball joint, fully articulated shoulders in and out. He does not appear to have those inner butterfly joints, single jointed elbows, wrist joints, waist, hips, upper thigh, single jointed knees, and ankle joints. Now, Whim also comes with a decent amount of accessories. Of course, like the rest, he comes with his backpack and his lightsaber hilt slash flashlight, which also looks pretty good. This one's more of a dark blue color. And for some reason, he comes with this little wrench. Now, this little accessory here probably should have gone with KB instead. And I feel like that might have just been an error in the factory, or maybe some kind of like messaging or listing error somewhere, because as we covered in the KB review, she comes with only her backpack and her flashlight, where both Neil and Whim came with at least their backpack, flashlight, walkie-talkies. Neil came with his binoculars, and Whim has his e-tool shovel from the beginning and the golden dragon claw from Skyrim hanging out of the side of his backpack. So that leads me to believe that this was probably originally intended to be released with KB, seeing how this is a tool she uses throughout the show. And also, like I mentioned a moment ago, he also comes with his Jedi comms device, which is his walkie-talkie here, so he can stay in communication with Jedi 2, and it does not have the peg hole on the back. It does not attach to Whim's belt or even his backpack in any way, which is kind of a shame. The only real critique I have about this figure is I wish his walkie-talkie clipped to somewhere on the figure and that the wrench went with KB instead of Whim. Now, to put his backpack on, just like his classmates, you take the backpack straps, bring his arms back, and then just push it on through, and there you go. And alternatively, if Whim really had to come with another accessory, instead of the wrench, I feel like they could have released him with, and obviously this is not the same, but a data pad like the one he uses in the series to read his old Jedi stories. And for reference, this is a data pad that came with a Phantom Menace figure. And you can even see Anakin's pod racer on the screen. And for comparison, here's Jedi 1 next to Jedi 2. And here he is with the rest of our Dread Pirate crew of the Onyx Cinder so far. We're just missing SM-33, but he is coming soon. He has been officially pipelined. And what do you think about some of these alternative accessories for these characters, such as the welding torch that comes with Hoth Leia that I mentioned in KB's review? That's a droid panel from an astromech like Black Series R2 or R5D4. We've got a cutlass, which is from a toy line. I'm not sure. It's definitely not Star Wars. A little 3/3 scale blaster pistol. Whim with an upside down lightsaber. Neil needs a blaster. And Jod with a blue saber because, well, if you know, you know. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below as to accessories you would like to see future releases of these characters to have. You know, I kind of had to save Whim for last, because to me, He's really kind of the coolest kid. At least he's the one I relate to the most. I remember having lightsaber fights with my buddies when I was his age in school. I'm sure many of you do too. Plus, he's the catalyst of these friends who starts this whole adventure, and they all saw a lot of cool growth because of it. What do you guys think of Wim? Let me know in the comments down below, and which member of the Onyx Sender was your favorite. A big thank you to BigBadToyStore.com once again for sending us this figure to review. Get yours by clicking the link down in the description below and ordering it along with any other awesome toys and collectibles that Big Bad Toy Store carries, and I would hurry because these figures have been drying up pretty quick actually. Stay tuned for more Black Series reviews. Follow us on social media anywhere you can find RebelScum.com while also checking the main website for daily Star Wars news, reviews, and more. Scan the QR code to see all of our other websites and channels, and follow me at Triptychonus for more Star Wars fan content and Roger content. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time, and may the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.